Alright, so for today's lesson, we're going to start a new section here, section 5.3. So I'm going to section 5.3. Last time I saw you talked about investing. It looks like the stock market futures are down, so Monday might be another good day to talk to your parents about investing. But let's go ahead and start this lesson. Feel free to pause this lesson at any moment. I'm just going to work through this. Of course, if you have questions, you could pause it, leave a comment, email me. I'd prefer if you left a comment. That would help keep things better organized for me. So today is March 16th, and we're going to be talking about section 5.3. It's called Solving Trig Equations. And this will be day 1. So I have 3 examples for us today, and I'm sure you're going to find this easy. We're not really doing anything super new, but I'm sure you'll be able to follow along. First example looks like this. It says 2 times the sine of x minus 1 equals 0. And this is just a basic kind of problem. We want to try to get x by itself. So we can go ahead and get the 1 on the other side and divide by 2. And now we have to think about what angle, when we take the sine of it, gives us 1/2. And in order to do this, you would look at your special triangle. A 30, 60, 90 triangle would give us 1, 2, and root 3. So sine of 30 degrees gives us 1/2. But also, if all students take calculus, then the other angle where sine would give us a positive 1/2 would be if we drew 30 degrees right here. So the answers would be, and remember we see x, so we should answer in radians, but 30 degrees plus the sine period, and this angle would be 150 degrees plus the sine period. Like I talked about, we should convert to radians to make sure that we're consistent. 30 degrees is the same thing as pi over 6, and 150 is the same thing as 5 pi over 6. And we're going to be adding 2 pi k because that is the radian measure of the sine period. The way that we convert to radians is we take our angle and you multiply by what you want divided by what you don't want. So that's where those numbers come from. 30 goes into 186 times, so pi over 6. Now you can see where these are the final answers. The second example looks like this. And again, feel free to pause if I'm going too quickly. But I'm going to say that sine of x plus root 2 is equal to negative sine of x. And we're going to be finding answers between the interval 0 to 2 pi. So the way at this level that we solve equations, we should all know that you want to make them equal to 0. I'm going to go ahead and add sine of x on both sides. So we wind up with 2 times the sine of x plus the square root of 2 is equal to 0. Well, now we want to go ahead and get sine by itself. So I'll subtract root 2, divide by 2, and I get sine of x is equal to negative square root of 2 over 2. And this looks familiar to me from a 45, 45, 90 triangle. We have 1, 1, and root 2. So we want to be able to figure out sine of 45 is 1 over root 2, which is the same thing as root 2 over 2. But because sine is negative, we want to draw our triangle where sine is negative and then put 45 degrees there. So we wouldn't draw it in this quadrant or this quadrant because sine would give us a positive answer. But if we draw it here, 45 degrees and 45 degrees, we would get what we're looking for. So the numbers that would work would be this angle, which is 180 plus 45, or 225 degrees, plus the period. And this angle, which would be 315 plus the period. Now in the initial problem I asked you just for numbers between 0 and 2 pi. So both of these would be between 0 and 360, and then we would just have to convert them to radians. So 225 is the same thing as 5 pi over 4, and 315 is the same thing as 7 pi over 4. We're going to go ahead and add the period in radians, and this would be the answer. For our final example, we're going to say 3 times the tangent squared of x minus 1 is equal to 0. We want to make sure we get tangent by itself, so we could add the 1 over, divide by 3, and of course take the square root of both sides. And I'm sure everyone at home is saying that whenever you take the square root of something squared, you get absolute value, which gives us plus or minus on the other side. The absolute value of tangent turns into plus or minus. And 1 over root 3, we could write as root 3 over 3, but bottom line is I'm looking for an angle, a special triangle, that when I take the tan of it, I get 1 over root 3. So that comes from our 30, 60, 90 triangle. We have 1, 2, and root 3. The tangent of 30 degrees gives me 1 over root 3. So I'm looking for when is tan positive root 3, 1 over root 3. And what angles would give us a negative 1 over root 3. So as far as the positive angles, we would draw 30 degrees where tangent is positive. So the answers for when is tangent positive 1 over root 3 would be 30 degrees, and this angle would be 180 plus 30, or 210. We should convert it to radians because we have x, so 30 degrees would be pi over 6 plus 2 pi k, and 210, I'm just going to have to do that real quickly here, 210 times pi over 180. So I'm going to type 210 on my calculator divided by 180, and my calculator is saying it's 7 pi over 6 plus 2 pi k. Now that's when tangent would give us a positive 1 over root 3. It would be negative in the quadrants where tangent is negative. So it wouldn't be drawn here, and it wouldn't be drawn here, because those would give us a positive tangent of 1 over root 3. If we do 30 degrees in this quadrant and 30 degrees in this quadrant, we would get tangent is negative 1 over root 3. And those angles, well, this angle right here would be 150 degrees, and this angle would be 360 minus 30, or 330 degrees. So if we convert them to radians, 150 is the same thing as 5 pi over 6 plus 2 pi k, and 330 degrees, I just have to do that quickly here, so times pi over 180. So 330 over 180. My calculator is saying that that answer is 11 pi over 6 plus 2 pi k. Those would be the answers for this. Alright, so I hope you made it through the first lesson okay. Again, I know I went quickly, but you could always hit pause and rewind. For homework, what I would like you to take a look at is on page 400, numbers 12, 14, 16, 20, and 26. So while you're working on the homework, if you have questions, please make sure that you leave a comment, and I'll go over those for tomorrow's lesson. I do ask that you have this done by 11:59 tonight. Thank you so much.